The following video was made possible by the EA Game Changers program. What's up, guys? It's the director and Trumpetmonkey. Hi! Special one for you guys today. Trumpetmonkey has put together a budget beast squad for Madden 20. You guys roll into Madden 20, don't have a lot of coins. Fear not. Trumpetmonkey's got your back. Trumpetmonkey, what do you say, man? Let's get into it.
Absolutely, Director. And for the folks at home, Director has not seen this footage before. He has not seen these cards, this budget beast team that I put together, which I whooped him with, though. So there we go. These are battle tested, okay, against CPU, all Madden competitive mode, as well as in head-to-head. I put a lot of time and effort into selecting these budget beasts for you, and we're going to get live reactions from Director, genuine reactions from him right now. And the first side of the ball we're going to look at is offense and the offensive line. At left tackle, Director, I know you're going to love this one. Jason Peters, who is going to be one of the elites that you can select, 82 overall, day one. This is a really, really good card. In the words of Clint Odenberg, the O-lineman who played in the NFL, who makes the game with EA beast, an animal. So that's why that card is there. What do you think, Director?
You know me, Trumpetmonkey. I like me some free elite offensive linemen, so you got me right there. You had me at hello.
I did, and again, you're gonna need a solid offensive tackle day one. That pass rush is legit, so that's why we're going with him.
Those stats look pretty decent too for an 80. And you've got to remember, this is an 81 version of the 82 you get for free, so I like that. Not too bad, very well rounded, nice strength on that left tackle. Got to get that blind side.
So next position, Director, we're looking at left guard, Alex Lewis. Again, a really, really solid budget option. This guy rumbles down the field. He's just got a really good combination of actually pass and run block. Again, all these O-linemen I vetted with Clint Odenberg. I had him look over my shoulder. What do you think, Clint? He gave me the thumbs up. So Alex Lewis right here, solid, affordable option at left guard. Hope you agree, Director.
I totally agree. I wish we could do some clips and stuff in this, because I just imagine Clint over your shoulder like Yoda and Luke in Empire.
This is what to go with, Trumpetmonkey. This is the secrets of the offensive lineman.
So I trust that judgment. You got straight from the source. You tell me Alex Lewis, I'm going Alex Lewis.
Yeah, you bet, man. It's great. Then moving swiftly on to center, Director. Who we have here is Ben Jones, okay? What you want at center at a budget price as well, 77 overall, is really nice high awareness, and that's what you're going to get with Ben Jones, because it lifts the awareness of the entire O-line. Ben Jones, solid option. You're going to be able to get him pretty affordable first couple of days as well.
Yeah, I've seen the awareness stat work in past Madden, so no reason to think it's not going to work this year. I like it. Good pick.
Oh, confirmed it works again. So Kyle Long then at right guard, Director. Another solid choice right here. Rumbles down the field, decent at the pass and the run blocking. Really, really solid card. Good agility as well. And hot tip, agility is an incredibly important stat for O-linemen this year, especially in the run game. Straight from Clint's lips to your ears, guys. What do you think, Kyle Long, Director?
I think saucy is what I think. I love Kyle Long. He's always played great. If I can get him at a budget price, totally going to add him to the squad. I like this. I feel like no pressure day one.
Well,
let's go.
We're not done yet either. Okay, so then over at right tackle, one that's going to surprise you. So yeah, the tackle position is very important, but this Morgan Moses stood his own against some of the most fierce pass rushers in the game when we played. Okay, and this card right here is going to be very affordable day one. Really, really solid. Again, a beast. Hope you agree, Director.
Okay, this goes back to our gameplay. I remember specifically, I had like a God Squad, what you would consider day one, right? I was frustrated that I couldn't get through freaking Morgan Moses, and he was a gold player. So it's been game tested. That's a good card. He's huge, and I've seen him work very well in past Madden. So let's go ahead and add him to the squad there.
We got you, viewers. We love you. Moving on then to the tight end position, where you can absolutely get a budget beast who's going to make some mismatches for you. I love this card. Jonnu Smith for the Titans. 72 overall, really good speed. And against linebackers, this guy is just running routes absolutely perfectly, catching just about everything. enough speed as well. This is a really, really good option for you to go and pick up day one.
I like it. I've actually seen his name mentioned in fantasy football. He looks like a solid option. And while I'm off paying 40,000 coins for Evan Ingram, probably get this guy on the cheap for a couple thousand. So I like that. Good tight end.
Solid tip. You bet. Then we go to wide receivers, and this is actually probably my favorite card of the entire Budget Beast team. No bias here, I promise you.
I was going to say, are you sure it's because he's a Raider? Are you
really sure? He is so fast, okay? So fast. I don't want to tell you the stat in case it changes by day one. Very fast. 69 overall card right here, okay? 69. And this guy has the MUT force factor. He, on competitive mode and head-to-head, was running routes like nobody's business and making insane catches in traffic and spec catches. JJ Nelson is a must-have on your team day one, Budget Beast.
I like it. Like when in franchise mode, JJ Nelson's like the first guy you go pick up and trade for because he's got that crazy good speed. So if that works in Ultimate Team, sign me up.
Oh, he does this year. He's great. So 2 other wide receivers for you to consider here. In the slot, Christian Kirk for the Cardinals. Really, really solid card, guys. Made a lot of catches, runs routes really, really well. Caught a few catches against you, Director, as well. And just fast enough as well to kind of get down the field. I love this card.
I remember distinctly the words coming out of my mouth. Who is that? Christian Kirk? Are you kidding me? Yeah, he's good. He's underrated. And I think IRL, he's going to have a big season with Kyler Murray out there in Arizona.
Definitely. And then, like, next to him, this is a card I've loved now in MUT for a while. Jakeem the Dream Grant. Man, he is tough. He's fast and is tough. And what you've got is you've got a receiver as well as a return man day one that you're going to be able to count on. Just make no mistake, this card plays well and truly above a 73. And those are my wide receivers there. And Jakeem Grant, you can't go wrong. Again, Director burns you deep a couple of times with this guy.
He did. Oh, speed doesn't matter. There goes Jakeem Grant again.
So moving on then to the halfback position group, we've got my absolute pick for budget. Now, I know he's a core elite, but I promise you there will be much more expensive cards. And this is one that I call him budget, but you might have to spend a little bit on, but well worth it. Tariq Cohen. Very, very glitchy. Director prefers to use him, I know, as a third down running back, which is great. But trust me, you can use him on all downs. You can use him like first down, second down, third down. Solid budget beast option. It's the agility that is absolutely key and the speed. He's really, really great. But then, you know, you've got lightning there and thunder. Leonard Fournette. If you have to choose one or the other, I'm telling you to take Fournette. This card was probably one of my most fun cards to play with, Director. I know I absolutely rummaged home against you from the 1 yard line with this guy right here. But he's got just enough speed, guys, that he actually can play, you know, I would say your all down back as well. What do you think, Director?
I love both of those budget beast options. Again, I am targeting Tariq Cohen as my third down running back because that's how I like to run him. Yeah. But I'm going to just take a blank check with my name on it and hand it over for my first card at halfback being Melvin Gordon. But if you're looking for like some budget beast, solid beast, I can tell you firsthand, Leonard Fournette is a monster.
So to be absolutely clear, Director and I are in complete agreement that Melvin Gordon is the best running back in the game day one. So if you can't afford him, grab him. If not, Cohen and Leonard Fournette are your guys. And then, of course, lead blocking for these running backs. You're going to want some Jameis Olawale, the former Raider, Director. We basically love our speed at fullback. That's what you and I go for.
Yep.
He might actually be a little bit pricey. I'm hoping he's a budget beast, but he might be pricey. We're in agreement here, though, right, Director?
Totally. You get that fast fullback out there, motion him a little bit. If he can get to his assignment faster than any other fullback, you'll see more of an impact in your run game from your fullback position.
Now, this next card is going to shock a few people, and I hope he's affordable, and he should be at 79 overall. We tested a lot of quarterbacks, guys, a lot, in competitive mode and head-to-head when we had our hands on the game, the full game, okay? Baker Mayfield was the cream of the crop. This is going to be probably the first card that I go and pick up under center. Amazing card. Ask Director, I was dotting him up. He is just
Not just that, you were taken off with him too, which irked me.
Yeah. Yeah, just fast enough to scramble, but just really nice accuracy stats at all levels and enough throw power to get the ball down the field. You're going to notice the way quarterbacks play when the full game comes out. It's even different to the beta that everybody played. Trust me when I say Baker Mayfield is amazing. Over to the defensive side of the ball, Director. This is going to make a lot of people really happy that did his rookie premiere. The Devin Bush and the Devin White cards are both playing so well, both user and CPU. Usering with the linebacker to get picks is very, very difficult. We know that, right, Director?
Oh, yeah.
But CPU, this Devin Bush card made so many interceptions for me. It's ridiculous. There's something in the code. He is literally the second coming of Shazier. If you didn't do the rookie premiere, I'm sorry. Either way, go and pick up this card.
You still have some time to go get that rookie premiere.
I think by the time this video airs, they won't. But pick him up day one anyway. He's absolutely amazing. Next up, we've got Montez Sweat. This should come as no surprise. He is the fastest right outside linebacker in the game day one. And he's absolutely incredible, Director. And look, he can't cover very, very well, but he was so fast that he actually played really well in the pass rush and the run. What do you think? What do you like my pick there?
Okay, so first off, I didn't get to say anything about the Devins. I love that you've got both Devin White and Devin Bush at middle linebacker. I think they're going to be fantastic. Montez Sweat, again, he couldn't cover a bed with sheets, but he was absolutely fantastic. That speed at rusher, dude, was so good. He was so good against the run as well. The speed, I think, will be the difference at that right outside linebacker position. And if they're 72 overalls, you can get him for on the cheap, and I'm totally about that, especially on defense, and that's those positions where I'm going to be usering a lot.
And then one that's going to shock a few people at left outside linebacker, Brandon King, 62 overall, but with 81 speed, Director. He's really, really solid. This guy did not get exposed once in any of the competitive All Madden setting games or the head-to-head games we played. Against you as well, Director. There was no weakness at left outside linebacker, correct?
I don't remember that. No, he was definitely fast. Because what I'm saying is that like I had a really good tight end out there. I think in Hunter Henry, he was keeping up when I thought there was mismatches.
So like to be clear about this Brandon King card, guys, like he didn't make any massive plays. All right. But what I'm saying is he didn't get beaten by the best cards in the game. That was a God squad he went up against multiple times, and he didn't get beaten once. So that for me is why he earns a spot in this budget B squad. He didn't have a pick. In fact, he dropped a few. But my God, he did not get exposed.
He's just in the way.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
He just gets 81 speed. He gets in the way. So then we're going to look at the free safety position. And again, if you did the rookie premiere, Donnell Savage, you're going to be really happy. We're allowed to talk about the speed, I guess. It might change by day one. We hope it doesn't, guys. But he had 84 speed when we got our hands on him. And my God, this card played so well, didn't he, Director?
He was nasty. He was a playmaker. He reminds me of Adrian Amos a little bit at the free safety position. He's where he needs to be constantly at every snap.
Yeah, and like a mirror image of him on the flip side of the coin, then like at strong safety over there, Obi Meliwanfu. This guy, again, a little bit like Brandon King, he just didn't get exposed, if that makes sense. He didn't make any massive plays. I think he dropped a couple of picks as well, but he just was in the right place at the right time to stop massive gains, okay, and never really got exposed in that run game against God squads. Again, like this defense frustrated you a little bit, Director, didn't it?
It did. No, I was irked. I was triggered quite a few times. I was like, what is this? Yeah, I remember. I was there.
So then we go to the defensive back position, guys. Sorry, the cornerback position, I should say. Game tested. This guy right here, as much as it irks me to say, Director, this guy, this Charger right here, did make plays. Michael Davis, 72 gold, really good speed, and something in the code. He had a bunch of interceptions, and I don't mean on like terrible reads either. This card just played really well. 43 came up a few times. That's all I'm going to say.
It might be his height. Now, this is one of those guys that I shoved people towards, like, hey, if we get golden tickets, think of Michael Davis. I think he's 6'2". 6'2" with really good speed. That's who you want on the outside. And again, the other attributes may seem meager, but he came up clutch against Julio Jones.
Yep. And you're going to be able to get him absolute budget price day one. And then a card that I think might actually, I hope it's budget card, guys. In other words, I hope the price is okay. But opposite him at cornerback 1 for me, Trey Waynes. This card is just flat out legit. He's so fast, and his stats are just good enough, his coverage stats, that he, again, both of these corners made plays. It was really, really, like, quite a shock. But so you literally cannot go wrong with Trey Waynes at cornerback 1, okay, day one of MUT, even against the best wide receivers. And I love that. Corners are playing the way they're supposed to. Director, you saw it when we played. I can vouch for it in many competitive all Madden setting games. And then rounding out the cornerback position. So, like, it's, if you can get all three, great. If you can get one or two of these guys, great. And you can't go wrong with any of them. Greedy Williams also had a few picks for me. Man, that freaking theme team for those Brownies, my goodness, Director, they're looking really mean, right? But
yeah,
Greedy Williams.
I think tip here, if you guys have dudes with speed, maybe height, the click on is more important than it has been in previous Maddens. So what
Really
Trumpetmonkey's been able to accomplish with these defensive backs is having those high speed dudes that can get in the area of the play every single snap and then click on to make the big plays himself. And even without them, I think there was a couple of CPU swats, a couple of CPU interceptions as well. They're doing their thing, but these guys are always in the area he needed them to be in when it came down to, this is their guy, get the ball.
And we all know I'm not very good at the game either, so it wasn't like I was calling an amazing scheme on defense. These cards bailed me out, is what Director is saying, and it's true. So then, going to the D-line, and we're just going to go from left to right here. Starting at the right end, well, I guess we're going from right to left, right? Starting at the right end position, Jonathan Allen. Again, this card, I'm hoping is not very pricey because it is the higher end of the golds. He won't blow you away with his stats, but he just didn't get exposed, if that makes sense. He definitely didn't have as many sacks as you would like, but from a budget beast perspective, what you just don't want is anyone running all over you at the defensive end position. And he was just solid enough in the pass rush, okay, to put pressure on, but then really good against the run. So that's my recommendation.
Let me interrupt you here, dude.
Take it away.
I know where you're going right after this. That guy on the other side of the ball right there, left end, Josh Allen. That's the guy who gave me the most trouble, I think, the whole game. What is it about Josh Allen that absolutely wrecked at a 75 overall gold card? What is up?
It's got to be the speed and what you and I refer to all the time, mate, as the MUT force factor. There's something in the code.
To the MUT force factor. Jeez,
oh my God. At left end, Josh Allen is an absolute must-have day one, guys. He's an absolute must-have. Go and get that card as quickly as you can, hopefully for a bargain price. That is the guy that got me all my sacks. So Jonathan Allen maybe seemed to like crash the pocket a little bit and push the QBs into Josh Allen, who was just tearing off the end. Absolutely tearing off the end. He was amazing. So yeah, I'm glad you took the reins from me there, Director, because I was going to hype him up something fierce. You did it for me, mate. That's great. And then rounding out the defensive side of the ball, guys. Oh my God, a defensive tackle. This guy right here is an absolute steal, and he had so many run stuffs, so many sacks. Dexter Lawrence, the second, Director. This card was really epic as well. So good. He got some sacks and he got some really nice run stuffs as well. Go and pick him up, and then you can't go wrong with his sidekick backing him up. The veteran Dontari Poe. If you can't get yourself Dexter Lawrence, both of these cards are really solid. They both play better than Quinn and Williams as well, which was a little bit of a shock. Wow. So I wish Dexter Lawrence had a rookie premiere as well. But Quinn and Williams probably going to get an upgrade very early on. Wink. Okay, but these are really two solid options here. And that's my Budget Beast team, Director. What do you think, bro?
I am the perfect person to ask that question to, because I faced him, and there was a lot of instances where I was like, who is this man, and why is he sacking Phillip Rivers right now? It was insane. So these are really, really solid options, dudes. Again, day one, if you're looking out to go out and win some games on head-to-head, you've got some holes in your roster. I'm sure you'll have a bunch of elites, from the pre-order bonuses and stuff like that. But if you've got holes to fill, look at this team. Because Trumpetmonkey, a lot of the time that we had to record some stuff, he was focused a lot heavily on the budget beast aspect of the game. To which I have to say, from the people to you, Trumpetmonkey, thank you. You definitely did us a service, and I think it's going to shine through a lot of people's teams in head-to-head.
Hey, absolute pleasure, mate. Look, we're no money spent guys. We're grinders. It's important to have those budget beasts. These guys are battle tested. I guarantee you they'll all do the job, at least for the first few weeks in MUT. Happy hunting out there. I hope you like the budget beasts.
Well, thank you so much, Trumpetmonkey, for what you've done here with the Budget Beast squad. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other ideas of maybe glitchy players to try out, let us know in the comments section below. And we hope you guys go out and dominate with this Budget Beast team day one in Madden. Well, thank you so much, Trumpetmonkey.
My pleasure. Ha.
This has been the director and Trumpetmonkey. As always, guys, we'll see you next time. Dave Frosty.